How does the latest DreamCloud compare to Puffy's most popular premium mattress? Today we have in the DreamCloud Premier Hybrid and the Puffy Royale for comparison. We'll be going over the similarities, differences, and of course my opinions on these two to hopefully guide you to the right mattress. As a dealer for the brands featured in our showrooms, we put our name behind each mattress sold, helping you throughout the entire process. Unlike other videos, there are no paid links featured, and we'll never ask you to click any link. However, we will invite you to visit our stores. Both mattresses come in sizes from twin all the way to California King, and are both only offered in at a rated medium firm. The DreamCloud Premier is their mid-tier option, with the Puffy Royale being in the middle of their mattress range. Starting at the top, the Premier features a cloud quilt Euro top with cooling polyethylene fibers and a stitched foam layer for better cooling and comfort, contouring memory foam to help relieve pressure, responsive foam for support, an 8-inch layer of individually wrapped coils, and a thin layer of dense stability foam. It features a cool touch quilt cover with blended wool filling, 5 layers of comfort foam for cooling, contouring, and pressure relief, contour adapt coils, and a firm core base. Now, which type of sleeper are these two mattresses for? Mediums are typically recommended for individuals between 130 and 230 pounds, hybrid sleepers that like to sleep on their back and their side. Now, while these are both rated on a scale as a medium, I will state that the DreamCloud Premier is the softer between the two. Puffy actually has a little bit more firmer support that I prefer as a roughly 6 foot, 200 pound individual when both on my back and on my side, where the DreamCloud is soft in the middle when on my back and more or less appropriate when on my side. I will say I prefer the Puffy in this instance. But though the softer between these two, the edges on the DreamCloud Premier do a better job at holding up, if just barely. It does a really good job from edge to corner, though it does have a little bit of sinkage. The seat is very supportive, and when you're on your side, it does a great job at holding you up as well. While you'll find there's just a little bit more sinkage on the edges of the Puffy Royale, to my estimate, it does a great job as well, holding up from edge to corner. Both edges are reinforced in this instance and will hold you up at night. There should be no concern there. Both mattresses also do a good job at controlling any motion on the bed, someone hopping on or off or moving about at night. Though I'll state that the DreamCloud Premier does maybe edge it out just a little bit in this category. The comfort layers do a great job of controlling motion on that mattress. It's hard to tell if there's any springs within that support base, where you can feel initial impacts on the Puffy Royale a bit more over its competition here, but I find both to be more than adequate, and this is one of those things I recommend you test in person because my tolerance to these things is very much different than yours. Are you looking for somewhere to test all the latest online exclusive mattresses in one place? Perfect. That's where SleePare comes in. Try out any mattress in our showrooms by booking an appointment today via the links in the description. Cooling is more or less the same on these two mattresses. They both tout active cooling tops. I wouldn't say one is necessarily better than the other, but where I would say one is better is in the category of pressure relief. I find that Puffy just does a really good job with those top foam layers, that dense top, at supporting my back and side equally, which is definitely what I want as a hybrid sleeper. I toss about a lot at night, and I find that the Puffy is just the more comfortable between the two. Though this is a personal preference. While the DreamCloud is on the softer end of the spectrum and maybe more suitable for someone who isn't as heavy set as I am. But preferences are highly involved here, and you don't need to take my word for it. You can test out the DreamCloud Premier, the Puffy Royale, or anything else in our showroom by visiting a SleePare store near you. If you enjoyed this video, I'll encourage you to leave it with a like. If you want to check out some of our other videos, you can do so by clicking or tapping on screen now. Thanks again for watching this one, and happy snoozing.